Does anyone have a job or career that are ideal for those of us with epilepsy? Hi, I'm a 30-year-old man, new to this. I have been diagnosed with epilepsy for about 10 years now. They are controlled, but I do take a lot of medicine for it. Take total of 4,000 milligrams of Keppra daily. But I do have my driver's license. Just seeking advice from this community about possible careers that go well with some of us diagnosed with epilepsy. I'm sure if it's common, but I personally get triggers when I start using my brain a lot, as well as when dealing with a lot of pressure and stress. Does anyone else have ideas of any pressure and stress? Oh no, any ideas of careers that I could possibly look into that I could make a decent living off of? I don't have a
I
career,
guess it
so I just say
depends.
no.
Yeah. It depends on your epilepsy and how it affects you on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
I
I don't have a job, but I have ideas of jobs that would be ideal for people with epilepsy, but I don't know if any of them would be enough to make a good living off of.
Exactly.
Right,
I was
right.
gonna say
Like, I was
that's what
about
it
to
really
say, well,
depends
you could
on.
do something from home. There are a lot of things you could do from home, that, but the question is, how well those things would pay.
Right, right. And what it really,
Yeah.
yeah.
A
There's a
livable
lot of,
salary is
Yeah.
debatable. So if it's on top of your social security disability, you're not gonna make more than 1,000 a month, so they'll take your disability away. And
I never got
that's,
disability.
that's kind of the end of the line for a lot of people.
Yeah. I've never even received disability.
That's
Oh,
awful.
I
Me
applied
neither.
twice now. Yeah, now I'm applying for SSI because I'm 64 with a
right,
disability. And we can
right.
apply the disability to my SSI application, but I can't
Hmm.
use it to claim disability. What? That's why
That
I need a
doesn't make
lawyer to do
any
that.
sense. That's why
I
a
know.
lawyer has to be involved.
Yeah. And when the lawyer told me that, I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, just roll with it. I'll get you through it. Okay, I trust you. That's all I can do.
And then give
But
me $1,000 to look at your own records, your papers. Give me that much as the retainer to even talk to you. Or
yeah, I know they take a portion after you get it
it's
because you
just
get
as
that
bad
first
as
check. Yeah.
right.
But I will not begrudge paying an attorney to help me with that. I will
Right.
not. If I had the cash, I'd hand it over. Because
Exactly.
that's not something that I can do with those loopholes like that. It's like, wait, it just does not make logical sense. But I
Nope.
can use the disability to get my SSI a year earlier.
There
Oh,
you go.
okay, then let's do it.
Another little known fact, I bet. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and all of those applications are on hold right now. I don't know if you guys knew that. So
Ugh.
anything SSI, anything Social Security,
Hmm.
basically, if you were a new application in process, it all got put on hold, and
Wow.
some may need to be restarted. So if I have to restart this process, and
Yeah,
then
that
that's
goes
another
beyond calling it
another
a
reason
headache.
I'm grateful. Yeah, I put it another reason I'm grateful that the lawyer will do it. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to,
know what kind of work.
I've been
My
trying to,
career that went in the trash.
I've been trying to think of jobs that, I'm trying to disregard the, that could make at least a little bit of money. I don't know about the livable salary, but a few things that I thought of are like author, and if you got a good, if you want to, like, voice actor, you could this is nowhere, this would barely make you anything, but commission art if you are ever in a tight
Mm.
financial squeeze. And writing is really the main one I can think of. um
Yeah, I don't think I could be a voice actor. I can't even do like if I were to read out loud. Oh, it's just no.
My
I'm-
favorite job
I'm-
since I've had.
I'm a voice actor for several shows. That's why for unpaid, but I love voice acting, so that's why I mentioned that one.
Yeah,
That's
it
amazing.
sounds like fun. That would be fun.
Yeah, and that's way closer to like the only job that I ever made money since I got diagnosed as being a telemarketer, because you know
Oh,
you
good.
Yeah,
I
a
didn't have
telemarketer. You
to.
could do, yeah, you could do
Yeah.
a telemarketer too, but a voice actor, all I really do is I find a place that doesn't give an echo, which so in my case, there's just a room upstairs that doesn't give an echo, and I just close
I
the
can't
door.
get away with
And
no
then I sit
background noise
alone on the
ever.
bed and record, and then that's it.
Yeah, I
Um,
would
Do you
need
know how to
a
draw?
sacred.
I do know how to draw, yes. I'm also learning to animate right now.
I need you
Oh,
to draw
that's
something
gonna be
for me.
incredible.
I can draw something for you.
We'll talk about it later. DM me.
Okay, I will.
Um, when I think about threshold, I think about like when I got diagnosed with epilepsy, because Benadryl lowers my seizure threshold. And since I didn't find out till I was 16, when I found out, I was taking Benadryl because my dog had fleas and I had an allergic reaction. So I lowered my threshold, and I think I probably would have still got it, but I could have made it to 20, maybe something like that instead of 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was lurking. You know, it's like, oh, it was there.
Yeah.
I
Right.
went through, Benadryl. Yeah, and the things that can lower my seizure threshold, my doctors are like, oh no, that doesn't happen. Yeah, right. You know, don't tell me it doesn't happen. I'm telling you that this happens to me. But you're telling me, oh no, that doesn't happen. No, I'm
The
telling
only
you, you
time
asked
I
me.
see my neurologist is when I need my script filled.
That's about
That's
where
it.
I am.
That's all. That's it. I've got nothing to say.
Yep.
And everything he
I'm
says,
like,
I
yeah.
already know. I've been doing this a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
And and it's like, hey, I am anything but a doctor, please. But every time I go to the doctor, I don't ever hear anything new. I go in to have my VNS calibrated, and other than that, I'll talk to them on the phone, the
Yeah.
video chat,
Exactly.
or I'll talk to the PA and tell them I need my script filled.
That's all you got. That's all you got to do. Has he been your doctor for a long time?
My epileptologist changed Kaiser offices, so I got this guy probably about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've been with the same.
I've had a slew. I've
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
slew.
right.
Yeah.
I know some
fired
of
a
them
few.
were just like, yep.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'll go find somebody else. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think the red flag for
doesn't
me
work
now
for
is
me.
when this doctor decided to change her mind. You know, been seeing going to an appointment every 3 months for the last 5 or 6 years since this has been implanted. And by her suggestion, we rescheduled the last appointment for September. 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And I was, just asked her, so do you think this is kind of the plateau? I'm not going to have less than, 2 focals and 1 tonic-clonic or 3 tonic-clonics a year. And I mean 2 focals a week. And
Oh,
she
wow.
just did anything she could to avoid the question. She filled out paperwork for me over the years and kind of complied with everything else. But now that I look back, I wonder if that wasn't her medical assistant just getting it done and getting her to sign it or something. Because we had another teaching hospital too in Tampa.
Neurologists have got so many clients from what I've seen, because they deal with so many different, like in the Kaiser office I go to. I mean, I can't even name all the different diseases and such that people have. And his place is full. I see like a half a dozen, I've seen about a half dozen epileptics go through there. but
Wow.
I'm only there a few times. But now the PA, if I ever want to know anything, I'll get hey Eric, this is Tom. And I mean we're on first name basis. But my
Yeah.
doctor, I don't even know I know he has an Asian last name. That's it.
Wow. Okay, that's an eye
That's
opener right
why I
there.
know I was so blessed to have Alex Rovner. Amazing man. And yeah, he's probably floating around on Reddit for all I know. But that's nice to have been with somebody long enough, though, to say, yeah, I know this is where you're plateaued, but
And if she would have gave me the straight answer, then I would have been, had a lot more respect for her at this point.
Right.
But
I
she
agree.
just avoided the
I
question
agree.
at all costs and go ahead see, what's her name up front. I thought I was doing better by going to one of these major medical centers who actually have a lot of neurologists. There's like 8 different names on the second floor, and that's all neurology. Waiting room's never crowded, I've never had a problem with that aspect, but I honestly thought they were working together as some kind of team, for patients that are having difficulty. But yeah,
Yeah,
now the truth comes out.
when you talk about neurologists, how you said they work with a lot of people. Like, I understand they work with a lot of people, but I feel like mine really knows me. Like, when I see him, even though all the people he works with, he's like, "Hey, how you been? Last
They're
time we
not
talked
all the
about this,
same.
this, and this."
They're not all the same. I had Dr. Ferguson, Felicia Ferguson, and she was an epileptologist. I only saw her about 6 months, but I saw her consistently. This woman taught me more about epilepsy in the 40 years that I was an epileptic up to that point. Then again, yes,
Wow.
I lost her because she changed offices.
Aw.
But since
I
her,
know.
it's like, be gone with you people.
I know, right? We just isn't that funny, Tom? It's like, no, there's nobody else like you, okay? It's almost a love story with our favorite neurologists. Literally
That's
heartbreak
exactly
love
what it
story.
sounds like. Okay, include that in your outline.
There you go. Favorite
Thank you.
neurologist or your favorite epileptologist, either one.
Yes. The
Mhm.
romance that we have with our doctors, because in order for them to do what they need to do, they have to spend time with us. And when they don't, it's like, I know you're never going to understand this because you don't even want to read the
Let me
history that
tell
I
you
brought
how
you.
I got my epileptologist. I left my neurologist that I had for a long time. He reminded me of um, a stoner from the from the 60s.
Yeah.
Long hair. But anyway, I left his office. I'm walking towards the elevator, and this woman came through, and she's carrying a clipboard, and her name bag said Felicia Ferguson, epileptologist. I stopped. I said, "Oh, so you're an epileptologist?" She says, "Yeah, I just moved to this Kaiser." I said, "I'm looking for an epileptologist." I said, "Are you taking any clients?" She says, "Yeah." I walked right back, fired my neurologist, and I already had her put on my boom that fast. I told him,
Oh,
"I'm done. I'm done."
Now that's a true love story right there.
And she
Yeah.
just
there
took
you
me.
go.
But then
And
6
there you
months
go.
later, she moved to another. She was like 40 miles away, and I couldn't get there.
Darn it.
Parallel
Right?
Infatuation followed
drive.
by heartbreak.
I know,
Your
right?
heart,
It's just
I
never.
was trashed. I'm going to break.
Right? I know. I had my own breakdown. I know. Tom, breathe. It's a love story. And it's just part of our story that, not everybody gets it. This is the story of epilepsy. We have to be with the top-notch doctors. It
If you
isn't
don't
by
have that,
choice.
if you don't feel that, you're not.
You're
Yeah.
not
I'm
getting
going to
what you
say
need.
this, but I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, unless you feel that connection, it's a hard time.
Yeah.
You have a hard time accepting what they say. I say that for myself
Yeah.
because I've gone
I
through a lot
It's true.
and a
ditto.
lot
I
of
agree.
doctors. Oh my gosh.
All right,
Right?
well, that's something to
When-
remember.
When you said something about plateau earlier, I wanted to ask, like with memory, do you guys think our memory has like a plateau, or is it just constantly getting worse?
I don't think there's a plateau. Well, I have to say mine isn't that bad anymore.
Do you
Yeah.
actually think you got improvement?
I think I might have hit a plateau. Since I've been taking this, which is only a couple weeks.
Huh. That's
Is
awesome.
that the
No,
B12?
we'll talk. We'll continue to talk.
What do
We'll
you-
see.
What are you taking? What are you
Okay.
taking? Hey,
I
What
already
is
told
this?
you guys, I said it. Now I have a light, I can see.
Yeah, I have it written down too. If you can't see it, I have it written
I
down
have
because
it.
I was super
I have
excited.
light on now. It's acetylcholine. Acetylcholine. Yeah,
acetylcholine.
there you go.
They use that for migraines. Wow.
It's
And-
CITICOLINE, correct?
Yes. It says it supports healthy cognitive functions, support healthy memory, focus, and attention, supports alertness and mental activity.
And how many milligrams do you take a day?
Oh,
I'm just
it
curious.
says to take 200 milligrams.
Okay.
That's a dose.
Okay, but what do you take?
I take 2 in the
Okay.
morning and 2 at night.
Okay,
I take it with my meds.
so you're saying you take 400
take 4.
every 12 hours,
Yes.
approximately.
2, yeah.
All right.
So don't you run out of pills half the time?
I don't know. I haven't got there yet.
No, I'm saying since you take twice the amount you're supposed to take.
Like I said, I've been taking
They're
this
over the
about a
counter.
week and a
You
half.
didn't have to get a prescription, thank God.
I haven't got. No, this isn't a prescription.
No, it's over the
Oh,
counter.
okay.
That's why I'm
It's
excited.
Amazon. This is an Amazon
I-
prescription.
Oh, okay.
I gotta check this out.
Oh, also,
When you said, oh my God, I'm doing a face palm. Sorry. When you said acetylcholine, that is a vital.
No, not
neurotransmitter.
acetylcholine.
CETA.
It's
Yeah.
CETA, yeah.
just CETA.
CETA.
And this is
CET?
made by Zazzee, Zazzee.
And it's spelled CITICOLINE.
Correct. Cetoline. So, yeah, now go
Found
ahead and Google it. Okay? Google it.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, and then read it. Read about it.
The other
Well,
thing,
yeah.
and
Sorry.
we
What's
were
that?
looking for something for
I
Allergies.
took Focus
allergies, right?
Smart.
Because of the postnasal drip stuff and the mucus, right, in your throat and in your
Okay.
lungs,
Yeah.
right? Rachel, before she left, had told us that she had started taking Mucinex, which obviously we all know what that is, but she
Oh, no?
said it actually had helped her. It had
Yeah.
increased.
That's what she was
I
saying.
can't.
Yeah, she was saying it increased her memory and it increased something else.
And it's yeah,
Seriously.
and it's for your
Her
that's
breathing.
incredible. Everybody's
Something.
different, right?
And I thought, wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
But maybe it could
Yeah.
have because I have the same thing with the postnasal drip and the cough and the allergies, and I don't take anything for my allergies anymore because of all the and the Sudep
All the
and
other
whatever.
stuff. Yeah.
And when the hell
I
is
mean-
when is the new medicine going to stop working or what the heck, right? So so I kind of don't take
When
allergies
will they
unless
come
I'm
up
gonna
with another one?
almost die from the allergies, right? But I've actually had like all of my sinuses completely scraped out because they were completely full of cysts. I couldn't breathe through
Oh,
my
yeah.
nose at all when I was 11. And they said I was going to have this same surgery again by the time I was 21.
Yeah.
I probably would have if I hadn't been taking, various allergy medicines most of my life. But then when I
Yeah.
got this, they were like, oh, no allergy. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't. Because I'll do some things like mullein. Mullein leaf is really, really good
Yeah.
for clearing out. It does work like Mucinex.
Okay.
So, but I never thought. I'm like, wait, because I can't think of what Mucinex is.
I can't think of what it is either, but Rachel had mentioned
And I
it.
will, and
I know Tom
yeah, I'll
remembers
find it.
too.
But I'm even afraid to use certain herbs because I don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to do something about the allergies, and saline, instead of just doing like a neti pot or nasal spray, I will literally snort salt water off a spoon. And I had an ENT. I know, but I had an ear, nose, and throat doctor teach me that because I had to have the same thing done. And I
they
thought my
give you
face broke.
eyedroppers with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I had to
Okay.
get it up into the passageways
Yeah.
that are like near your eyes.
Mhm.
And that's the only way to do it is to literally snort it like you're snorting cocaine. Okay. You want to get it up there. So, but I had to have that scraped out a couple of times. And if I know exactly what you mean, it's like, no, I
Oh,
don't
you
want
build up
that.
the salt.
Yeah, the saline.
No, have
just
your
salt water.
sinuses scraped out because you can't breathe anymore. All of a sudden they're full of
For like 2 weeks because they're swollen. Oh, I know. Hey, there's
I
our
had
buddy.
9 months where I couldn't breathe through my nose as a
Oh,
child.
yeah. Oh,
It was
well,
incredible.
speaking of
But
which,
yeah.
I gotta run, guys. But hey,
Okay.
good to see you, friend.
Yeah.
Yes. And take
Yeah, I
care,
gotta
hon.
get some dinner. I'll see you guys
Keep your
Friday.
chin
I'll
up.
see you on Reddit.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, I will.
All right, bye now.
Great to
Love you
talk to
guys.
you.
See you on
Oh,
Friday.
wow. That's the first time I've ever met anybody else who's ever had to have that done. That's incredible.
Oh, and this is canned tuna,
Hey,
huh?
there's Cantuna Lips. What's up, bud?
It's me. Hello. Sorry if it's loud. I'm walking home right now, just off the bus.
Oh, I'm probably pretty loud. I'm down here in the basement. I think it's echoing.
No, not at all. How's everyone's weekend
Not
been?
really.
Yeah.
Everyone
that again?
have a good week. Everyone have a good weekend.
Yes, I did.
Nothing
Great weekend.
crazy happened.
I
Good.
don't remember,
Good.
but I only had two
No.
good ones, two not bad ones. Oh, I guess it counts as a good
Sorry.
weekend. I was just a little tingly out of it yesterday.
No complaints. Good weekend.
Hey, could be worse, right? Could be
Well, I had a
Right.
focal, I think, the other night, but I don't remember it.
Exactly, right. I didn't even know it
You know,
happened until
that's
somebody
what I'm
told me.
saying.
I just bit on the inside. I know because I have a lump on the inside of my cheek. But besides that, that's all I know.
Maybe I had a nocturnal the other night, but it
See,
wasn't bad enough to wake anybody up, so whatever.
I remember all my I don't know if they're called focals at that point, but like my partial seizures, I never forget them or I never black out. But yeah,
Nope, Netflix
always-
is the only way to record it for me. If I go back to finish a movie and it's already finished, yep, I
you're
know
like,
what
wait a
happens.
second.
There was 3
Yeah.
Kingsman movies. I know I only watched the first 2. What? That's not fair. Who won American Idol? What? I was there. No? Okay. Yeah.
When I'm
that's
watching
it.
I've
shows,
had to do that so many times with an episode of an animated show that's only like 20 minutes long. I'm like, why am I 3 episodes ahead?
Yes.
See, I just fall asleep
Oh
to
my
the show
God.
and then I end up a season ahead when I wake up. I'm like, really didn't shut off? Netflix is the
No,
only
Apothecary
streaming.
Diaries is complicated. We got to pay attention to the plot.
It is. And I have
Yes.
had to go back. Also, free
so
rent.
when I watch a
Very
show,
complicated.
usually when I watch a show and then the next season comes out, I got to go back and watch the other season because I forgot
'cause
how
you
it
don't
ended
really
in
remember.
between
Oh,
that
yeah.
6-month break between seasons. So it's like I got to watch it back again to remember the faces, the names, who died in that
Yep.
season. So yeah.
So real quick, the main difference from last week for me is my meds, the side effects are starting to kick in a little bit, mainly the sleepiness and the mental stuff. I literally came home from work yesterday, immediately sat down on my couch and then woke up at 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, all right, I don't remember falling asleep. Maybe I had a seizure or something like that. Who knows? But I was woke up at 2:30 in the morning, feeling great. I was like, oh, I'm well rested and everything. Immediately passed out again for another 3 hours. Woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Played League of Legends for a little bit. And went to go get breakfast and went to work. But it was just so weird. Now I want to nap again when I get home. I'm just so tired constantly. I hate it.
That was what it was like for me when I was still working. at
Oh.
the ice cream shop and managing it and decorating ice cream cakes. And I was working like 10 hours
Wow,
a
what a
day
job.
still.
That is a cool job. That is a really cool
It
job.
was the best job in the whole world.
Yeah.
Not even kidding. It was
Nope.
amazing.
People at work are like, "Are you stoned right now?" Because I just look like I'm completely fried, just dead at my desk. And I'll admit, sometimes I smoke at work. I hope none of my coworkers are listening to this, but I'll admit, like, I've definitely smoked before at work. But at the same time, like, doesn't affect me like it does other people. I don't get
Right,
like
right. You're not sitting
tired.
there not doing anything.
No, in fact, it makes me like more locked in because I'm so focused on one thing at that point. Like, all I care about is getting the sale.
There you go.
What do you do?
I'm an insurance agent, so I'm partnered with over 45 different insurance companies. So people can call me and I can shop them through all 45 plus at one time. Just ideally find you something more affordable. Make sure you're covered
Dude, you're
properly.
all over it, man. If
Yeah.
you can,
He's the guy.
if you can live on anti-seizure meds and smoke dope and make sales selling
Right,
you got it
right.
together, my friend.
That's
Good
that's
job.
why I feel so a little bad because like, other people have worse epilepsy than I do, but at the same time, like I still have seizures almost every day. They just aren't as detrimental as other people's. Like I don't black out from them. I just kind of have the seizure, deal with it, and then get back to work.
Yeah.
You and I are a lot alike.
Okay.
I
It's
love
like it gave me some hesitation to like join the podcast in the first place. That's why I made the post after my first time joining because like I was hesitant to join, but at the same time, as soon as I joined, I realized I was having seizures more often than I was. It's crazy. I thought I was just having panic
Me
attacks,
too.
but it turns out, yeah.
Because you're unaware of them.
I had to actually
Yeah.
talk to people to
Right,
learn that
that's
I
me.
was actually having.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they were panic attacks, Tom. Like for the longest time, for about a year, I thought I was just having panic attacks that were making me feel anxious or whatever. But then I realized that they were partial seizures I've been having. Now that
Now,
they
I
have my
don't have
dosage, they've gone away.
I don't have
Hurts.
multiple ones a day, maybe a week, every a week, 2 weeks, maybe sometimes
Yeah.
3 weeks. But it's like, as I was saying earlier, is that I'm here, I'm
Mhm.
watching TV, where I'm sitting where we're doing right now. All of a sudden, Tracy, I think I'm going to have a seizure. I'm going to go lie down. Watching TV. Tracy, did I have a seizure? Yeah. Okay. That's about it. Just then
See,
last night, I had one last night. The only reason I know is because I bit my cheek.
yeah. You don't see mine are like I just get it's hard to breathe. My heart rate jumps up, and it's just a sudden sense of doom. Like I smell a phantom smell, and it just kind of dissociate for a little bit, and it's hard for me to focus in on what I'm doing, but it goes away after a couple seconds. So like it's not detrimental. It doesn't stop me from doing my job. Maybe I have to like stop talking on the phone for a little bit while I'm having one, but again, like I'm fully aware of when they come on. So
Where do you
I
live
just
at?
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
No, I
Walking.
was just asking because I don't know if they have a Costco there,
They
but
do nowhere nearby close to me.
okay. I was
Yeah.
just saying, I give away samples at
I so
Costco.
wish we
Oh,
had one.
nice.
And yeah, so I mean, I stand for 6 hours
Yeah,
and
Ooh.
I could feel one coming on. I could just sit down
Mm.
and
very nice.
and nobody will be the wiser.
Wow.
What I've noticed more recently is like my seizures tend to come on when I have multiple things I'm thinking about at once. It's like I'll have music playing that I'm listening to, singing along to, while I'm thinking about what someone else is thinking about, or like about me or something, while I'm also thinking about time. And so I feel like I'm overloading my brain
That
almost in a
sounds a
way.
lot like Rick, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Rick said something last time about that when he gets overloaded, he'll close his eyes, and the closing his eyes is actually having a seizure, and he's resetting his brain, and his brain is trying to decide what's the most important thing, right? Am I right? I wasn't there, but I watched it. Is that correct, Pookie?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, yeah,
He
because I
said
was
it's like rebooting. He
right,
said
it's
his
like
mind
rebooting.
has so much
Say,
going
does it need a
on.
Oh,
discount?
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
He said his
overloaded and
brain
it
has so much
reboots.
going on that he just closes his eyes and I guess goes out of it.
Thank you, sir.
It might be a focal, but he
Yeah,
said that
but
his doctor told him
but it's
that's
scary. I
rebooting
think
and that's a
that's kind of a
seizure.
common thing when you get brain overload when we've got, well, I mean, I'm not saying that's what causes it necessarily, but after you've already got the epilepsy and then you get the brain overload, it tends to definitely lower your threshold or possibly trigger. I mean, it's
Well, if my job wasn't so brain dead of a job, then, well, because I was the drafter designer for 13
Okay.
years
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and being an epileptic. Now, um, uh, Kathy, no, no,
Katie.
Kathleen,
Katie?
Katie, all right.
That was
So,
good.
yeah, I was saying how my math, without a calculator, I was done. Well, same with, with my my drafting and such. But I would have seizures at work, but I was in a cube by myself. So I could have a seizure and just put my head in my hand and then just go back to work when I was done.
Wow. I wouldn't be able to do that at all.
I mean, I told my work literally, they're like, hey, so if you have a seizure at work, like, what do you want us to do? I was like, I mean, I'll try to come back to work. I'll try to finish off the day and stuff like that. I don't want to just take the day off afterwards. It just feels weird. It's like, they're like, really? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. I mean, first of all, I don't really know like what's going to happen. I mean, it always just depends on after the seizure, how bad of a seizure it was. Do I have that
Right.
post-ictal headache that is terrible?
Right.
I also got prescribed my insurance approved my rescue med, Nasalium.
Oh, yes!
Oh, cool.
Well,
Okay.
don't celebrate yet. Guess how much
shit.
it is?
I know how much it is, sweetie.
$422 for
Oh,
one
for
prescription.
No.
Bridges.
Yeah. I literally told them,
Maybe-
do not fail it. I'm not paying that. Like,
Maybe I should, we should DM each other, Sweet Pea. Okay?
sure. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my insurance and figure
No,
out
I'm
why they're not
DM
covering
me,
all of it.
okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I got
'Cause-
something here that says pre-seizure numbness. I'm not sure whether it's a shared feeling or just me. I've been experiencing many seizures, pre-seizure symptoms for the past few days. Absences, flashing images, deja vu, and metallic taste. I found myself become really disinterested in anything, tired, and just overly unemotional. I feel like a walking zombie. I know these symptoms usually happen for me on the lead up to a bigger seizure. I was just wondering if anyone else is experiencing this.
I mean, we took. Go ahead.
The numbness thing, I was thinking maybe I feel it or maybe not, just a little, because like when I'm gonna have a seizure, I'm kind of just in a floating type feeling. It's
Mhm.
kind of just got me more aware,
Disassociation.
and I'm not necessarily feeling anything. So I feel like maybe, yeah, disassociation, and I don't know if that'll be the numbness or if that's actually a seizure, but yeah. Anybody else with any numb feelings?
I don't know
Not that
about
I'm aware
necessarily
of.
numbness, but I definitely understand deja vu and metallic smells and taste. That's something I've noticed significantly since I've changed my medication. I definitely know when a seizure is coming on because I get that really heavy metallic smell in my nose. And I start to dissociate a little bit. I've never felt the numbness or anything like that, but I also just want to bring up about kind of like the Reddit post earlier this week where, like, I'll admit I've lost a lot of interest in things I probably should be interested in as a 25-year-old kid. I don't want to get too much TMI into it, but like my libido has dropped significantly. Like I'm not interested in sex or like naked women. I know that sounds gross to say, and I apologize for saying that, but I'm a 25-year-old kid, so obviously that's something I should.
I commented on that.
Yeah.
I posted that. And
Nobody's blaming you. It's all right.
Okay.
I think it's the pills because I get
Yeah.
it too. It's like
Yeah.
I'm just not interested in
You're
it.
just
I
not
mean,
there.
Yeah.
if I had to go on a date, I mean that would probably be a requirement eventually.
I
Right
literally
now, it's not. I'm looking up an app or trying to find somebody to hang out for the night.
Hey, I've been
I
married for
just-
23 years.
I mean, hey, at least
I've
it's a
been
little
married
better.
for 23 years too, and then yeah,
At least
thank
it's not like
God
a
he doesn't.
requirement necessarily now. Yeah, yeah.
It's been real.
I was engaged once upon a time.
I was
Very
sitting
good,
on
huh?
my couch the other day, and this is definitely going to be TMI, but I was literally like, okay, dude, it's been like 6 months. You need to go take care of it really quickly. It was like me forcing myself to do it to like prove to myself I wasn't depressed and like I still had the drive or whatever. I don't even know. But no, I literally just like have lost so much interest in pretty much everything.
I
What he
That's
thought? When you
mad.
cried,
I have
That's
lost
mad.
a lot of interest in the past couple of weeks in lots of things. Maybe not necessarily that, but also that
Yeah.
doesn't work for me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have anybody to talk to about all that, like waking up and hating, just hating. It's not like I hate my kids or my husband. I love them, but I'm like, I hate myself.
Besides that, you hate
Aw.
everything else that's going on.
I hate
I got
them.
you there. I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yes.
it's like when I was looking for food this morning, I was like, I need to eat before I start because look at now, we're 5 hours in, and I was like, I need to eat something. I'm not really hungry. Then, like my sister's pointing out this, and this, and I'm like, I don't want any of that. It sounds amazing, but I just
The only thing that tells me to drink water. Yeah, the only thing that tells me to drink water is literally the fact I'm like, I'm not gonna have a seizure if I don't drink water. Or I'm gonna have a seizure if I don't eat food. Like I got
bottles of water right here, but yeah, with
just
food,
don't-
it's just like I couldn't figure out what to eat, so I was just like, let me get 2 waffles, and I did that. So
There you go.
I'm
Right?
running on 2 waffles right now.
Hey, you gotta eat more.
My
I had
husband
3
had-
I
eating
don't
days.
eat.
Yeah.
I
me
don't.
neither.
I very rarely eat.
I freaked out because of freaking accident. I just randomly decided to check my stupid ass weight. I don't give a crap. I'm not worried about my gosh darn. I hate the way I look. It doesn't matter, but
You're beautiful.
I
Yeah.
weighed myself and I had lost 6 pounds in like a week and a half. And I was like, oh shit, my husband's gonna go crazy. And
I mean, you want to see something scary really quickly? How much do you weigh, Sailor Mom? I don't mean to ask you this. I know it's a personal question.
94.7 pounds.
And how
I'm
tall are you?
5'3.5".
5'3" or 94 pounds?
Uh-huh.
Get ready to see this. Oh my God, it's more. I've gone up weight. Woo!
Yay!
I
See,
was under
Sailor
100
Mom
pounds.
is cheering for you to eat something.
I
She
know. I was
wants you to
under
take care of
100
yourself.
pounds at 6 feet tall. I was like
Oh my gosh.
99.3 at
That's
6 feet
not
tall.
good, honey, and we
No.
all want you to eat something.
I'm
telling you
eating
that
more, I
before.
promise.
You
I've
will
been-
die. You're
I
living off
know.
of.
I'm
You're
gonna
down to
freaking die.
I know. My body
You're
fat is
down
like
to
2%.
skin.
I'm literally
You've got no
looking
meat
for
left.
food now. Actually, I have a frozen pizza. We'll
There you
bring the
go. Heat
oven
up your
on.
frozen pizza.
Yeah.
And I have been getting up in the middle of the night and eating. If I can't sleep, like Ann was saying, she
Eat.
can't sleep. She can't sleep. Hey, my whole house is asleep, totally dead. There's 7 people here. Well, technically there was 6. My other one's in Santa Cruz, and the other kid just went back to school. But he came up for the weekend, so that was a good weekend. But I sneak out in the middle of the night and get something else to eat, and I'll find myself eating like 4 times in the middle of the night. Where during the day I don't want anything.
I was thinking that because it's like with me too. It's like in the middle of the night I can get up and I want so much,
I can
but
do
in
something.
the daytime I want nothing.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's more of like a boredom thing a little bit? Like our brains don't have maybe the capacity to feel that hunger and stuff or like kind of trigger that desire?
I was
Because I get
wondering
that.
that.
Because I
I
don't know if
was
it's like a
wondering.
boredom thing. If I
Yeah.
wake up or like before bed, I get super hungry, and maybe it's because I haven't eaten much throughout the day. But at the same time, it's when I'm sitting there watching a movie or a TV show, and I'm not working or I'm not doing something.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Last
times
night,
I'll turn the TV off because I'm worried about waking up my husband with the light or whatever. So I'm just like sitting there.
Tracy just puts on
So I'm like,
headphones.
well, I guess I'll go eat. How about some
No, last
nuts?
last night Tracy picked me up from work, and she got a Costco chicken. I don't know if you
Ooh.
guys know what they are.
Mhm.
Okay,
yeah.
they have yeah, $5, and you've got 3 meals,
Right.
huge
yeah.
meals.
Yeah.
So all I did was I went and I cut the leg and the thigh off. That was my meal for the day. Nothing
Oh
else,
my
just
God,
that,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
a soda.
Yeah.
No, I don't
So-
drink water.
I
Right.
can live off that for a week.
All right. Well, when I went upstairs, my husband was saying he was sitting over at his desk doing AutoCAD, Tom, and he
Mhm.
Oh.
said, just across the room from me, and he said, "There's chicken. Go eat chicken." So I went upstairs and I ate a chicken breast, even though I didn't want it.
Yeah, you're
Uh-huh.
Just so
forcing
I
yourself. I
could
mean,
keep talking to you guys because I always feel better after I do. But then the stupid dog was barking because he wanted my.
So you gave him the rest of it.
No, he wanted my plate, but then he was like, "Where's the rest, lady?" And then my husband took him upstairs and left the AutoCAD alone, and now it's turned off.
So what's he do?
So we used to own a company where he drafts curtain walls, like glass curtain
Oh,
walls.
okay.
My daughter owns a company now, and
Nice.
he helps her some.
So
And
he
I
does-
used to help
okay.
him when he was recovering from his brain surgery. I used to help him, but now he's disabled, and now I'm disabled, and now my daughter's taking care of both
Oh
of us.
my.
But we still own a wonderful AutoCAD company
nice.
called Rocco Dynamics. We just incorporated recently. It was Rocco Company. If you look it up online, we do have.
Well, hey, if you need any drafting done, just email it to me, and
Okay.
I
You
use-
know what? My husband would probably be thrilled to hear that, actually.
I use AutoCAD to design my 3D models and stuff like that I print.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
do so
oh,
you
look
do
at us.
3D
We got a
printing?
whole cat thing.
I'm sorry?
You're
Right.
doing
Say
3D printing there too now?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you do?
So
Yep.
my husband has the biggest 3D printer he could get
What is it, a
2
panda?
years ago, and he still hasn't put it together because it's that freaking big that he didn't have any room in our old house. We moved to this huge new house, and he still hasn't put the freaking thing together. But we do have a small one that we've used to make all kinds
Yeah.
of weird little
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but he's used the AutoCAD to do a few things with 3D printer.
I don't do 3D.
No.
I love it. I mean, it was like a $600 printer I got for $150 from an auction site. It used to be a police department's 3D printer or something like that. Because when I looked on the files, it just had a bunch of like police department stuff to print off. I don't
That's
even
so
know.
crazy.
I'm like scared to print
Classified
anything.
files.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how. Let me see how good my battery is. I'm gonna walk over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. The big one is not. It's somewhere else. Somewhere else.
I mean,
But I have the little one right here. Let me see what this one is.
as I said, like prior to
Da-da-da-da.
my epilepsy, I was an engineering student. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
What
That's
is
very
it?
similar to the one I have.
It's a Tronics. Trionics.
Trionics. Okay. Okay.
It's
Is
TR
the new one
and XY. Well,
is the new one you have a panda? Do you know?
that's a good question, and I don't know.
Good
And if this man ever
bird.
comes back to his desk again for his AutoCAD, I will ask.
that's the one I want to get. It's a super nice
I don't know.
printer
It was
brand.
like the biggest one he could get at the time 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Seriously don't know. But we have these giant wheels of 3D colors that he hasn't done anything.
Oh, he's already bought the colors and everything. 'Cause that's like the
Yeah,
most
I'm like,
expensive
what
part.
are we
honestly,
gonna
is
do
the
with this
filament.
thing? When are you gonna put it together? But
I've
we
spent
also
more on
have,
filament.
and Tom, you will know about this. The giant plotters, like
Yeah.
huge plotters for like drawing, like
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see
plans.
through it.
house
Yeah.
plans.
plans.
We have a huge plotter too.
Now that's spendy.
Oh yeah. He used to be a contractor before he became a draftsman.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was trained by Connier. I don't know if you know who.
Mhm.
Probably knows who.
Yeah.
Connier is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've drew plans for all the Intel fabs in
That's
Portland, one in Arizona, one in Florida,
Nice.
and one over in India.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Cool. That's
Pookie, it
awesome.
looks like you have something there. Do you have
Oh,
a?
I'm sorry. I'm taking.
Don't
it-
apologize. Don't apologize at all. I just saw Pookie there reading something. I thought he might have another question for
Yeah,
us.
you got something to say, Pooh?
3D printers. Hold on.
No, hey, I could talk about 3D printers all day.
Yeah, I wanted to know more about 3D printers because I do want to get into it, but I actually kind of fell off. I went into a daze and looked at.
Oh,
As
But I
long
got
as you're
some-
not seizing on us.
no, I mean,
No.
I will just really quickly. That's exactly what I was talking about, though. It's like I'll be listening to a conversation, but looking at something else or thinking about something else. And it's like overloading my brain, and I go into a daze. And that's
Too
pretty
much
much
Yeah,
stuff
it
going
was-
on.
It was like
Yeah.
I was listening, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude,
I
it's
was
weird.
looking at the phone. I was just reading this over and over and over. Like I feel like I read it 3 times, but I
Yeah.
forgot what it said, so I read it again just to make sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Just being a good host.
I was listening to you guys though, so I listened to
But
you
that's
guys.
good.
I just couldn't get my eyes off of this.
Well,
I can make out what you guys were saying.
Oh,
Thank you for letting us chat.
Couldn't find it in me to take my eyes off of it, but I was
Good.
listening.
What to say? What to say?
It says a lot. That's why I didn't say it because it's like
It's
5
a little too much.
paragraphs. We can go 5 paragraphs.
I mean, give
Oh
us
my
the too
God.
long didn't
And this was
read.
on a
Give us
chat?
summary.
This is a novel. I guess
Is
I'll
it
just get into
relevant?
it. It says